Hey everyone, Robert here, and so today for the devotional activity, it's a Tuesday. I noticed I tend to do the Tuesday ones, or I guess I enjoy doing those ones a little bit more, where you read through the material, choose a verse that stands out to you, and kind of what stands out to you about it. For this week being, this is what, August 8th. The devotional verses are 2 Chronicles 1, 1 through 17. And so let's go ahead and read those. I'm probably going to fumble on some of the names here, but Solomon, son of David, established himself firmly over his kingdom, for the Lord his God was with him and made him exceedingly great. Then Solomon spoke to all Israel, to the commanders of thousands and commanders of hundreds, to the judges and to all the leaders in Israel, the heads of families, and Solomon and the whole assembly went to the high place at Gibeon, for God's tent of meeting was there, which Moses the Lord's servant had made in the wilderness. Now David had brought up the ark of God from Kiriath Jearim to the place he had prepared for it, because he had pitched a tent for it in Jerusalem. But the bronze altar that Bezalel, son of Eri, son of Hur, had made in Gibeon in front of the tabernacle of the Lord. So Solomon and the assembly inquired of him there. Solomon went up to the bronze altar before the Lord in the tent of meeting and offered 1,000 burnt offerings on it. That night God appeared to Solomon and said to him, "Ask for whatever you want me to give to you." Solomon answered God, "You have shown great kindness to David my father, and have made me king in his place. Now, Lord God, let your promise to my father David be confirmed, for you have made me king over a people who are as numerous as the dust of the earth. Give me wisdom and knowledge that I may lead this people, for who is able to govern this great people of yours?" God said to Solomon, "Since this is your heart's desire, and you have not asked for wealth, possessions, or honor, nor for the death of your enemies, and since you have not asked for long life, but for wisdom and knowledge to govern my people over whom I have made you king, therefore wisdom and knowledge will be given to you, and I will also give you wealth, possessions, and honor, such as no king who has before you ever had, nor and none after you will have." Then Solomon went to Jerusalem for the high place at Gibeon, from before the tent of meeting, and he reigned over Israel. Solomon accumulated chariots and horses. He had 1,400 chariots and 12,000 horses, which he kept in the chariot cities, and also with him in Jerusalem. The king made silver and gold as common in Jerusalem as stones, and cedar and cedar as plentiful as sycamore fig trees in the foothills. Solomon's horses were imported from Egypt and from Kue. The royal merchants purchased them from Kue at curtain price, and imported a chariot from Egypt for 600 shekels of silver, and a horse for 150. They also exported them to all the kings of the Hittites and Arameans. I had the extra details of what was acquired and the cost of them, but what I took from it, it was verses 11 and 12, but God asked Solomon to tell him what he wanted, and Solomon's desire was for guidance and knowledge and wisdom to be the leader he needed to be for his people. He didn't seek or ask for anything of riches or personal wants, but just how he could be the best leader that he could be for his people. So that really had me thinking about when I'm praying. Are my prayers just they consist a lot of me asking for wants or perceived needs, or I'm asking for wisdom, and I just maybe keep that in mind a bit more, with keeping in line with when praying, just having that moment, having those moments in prayer, for expressing gratitude for what I have and thankfulness, and asking, being more to ask for wisdom, rather than things that you want others to do, things that you want to have, things that you want to have happen for yourself, or for others, or just anything of nature that is more self-serving, that have more wants of ways that you can better, or that I can better serve God and serve others. So that was my takeaway from that. So yeah, good reinforcement of that. That is something I have been being more conscious of in prayer, of and start to wander and like, hey, can you help me out with this? Can you do this for me? And instead of what can be done for me, what can I do for others? So that I think service is really helpful in having a stronger connection, not to just others, but with others and with God. Being in service to others helps with that, and something I need to do more of and want to do more of. So the only way to do it is to do it. So that's going to do it for me. In that same vein of just needing to do it, I need to do more of these videos, or just these activities. I need to do more of them. So yeah, that'll do it for me. Thank you.